playing for a guy like this, you're not going to be nervous at the rink every day. You know you got a guy that's going to put you in good situations to succeed. What a year he's having.
Tavares now with Marner and O'Reilly. O'Reilly's there. Shot, score! Goal number 1 in his Maple Leaf career for Ryan O'Reilly, and Toronto leads 1-0.
Gets his first as a Maple Leaf, and it's probably fitting that he gets it from Mitch Marner, a guy that has just been a point machine for the Toronto Maple Leafs all year long. Callie, maybe the most consistent of Leafs, makes a beautiful feed to the back door. Ryan O'Reilly.
Yeah, he does. You see Marner there too. He glances over his shoulder. Watch as he rolls the wrist, kind of with his toe. He makes that pass around the D-man stick.
Trading a lot of future draft stock to make this team better with Achari, who we saw deliver those couple of hits right before the goal by Ryan O'Reilly. And here's O'Reilly again with the puck. He goes to the net. Marner, O'Reilly, shot, score! The former Sabre has 2.
Wow. You talk about a shift. The IQ is through the roof. Maybe the foot speed isn't, but they're just such smart players. And Marner again showing his ability to distribute the puck. A beautifully placed pass to O'Reilly, and look where this puck goes, right underneath the bar.
You think O'Reilly's like playing with Marner?
And suddenly it's been all Toronto, and here they come again. Tavares, Marner, Harlem Globetrotter music. In front, kick save, rebound, score! John Tavares, 3-0. Toronto, 7 minutes and 14 seconds in.
This time it's going to be Tavares in front of the net. He originally makes the play, a little give and go here with Marner, crisscross play. O'Reilly in front of the net. Tavares just cleans up the rebound and puts it home. And again, we talked about turnovers. There's another turnover in the neutral zone. And when you're playing against a top line like this, you cannot turn the puck over. They do. Ends up in the back of the net once again. 3-0 Toronto.
What stands out to me is just the ability of Mitch Marner and the way to, as Buffalo calls a timeout right now, to kind of settle things down.
20-year-old defenseman. Took a while to score his first goal. Game 43, and then they got a goal in the next 2 games. 3 in a row, it turned out. Then he added a 4th in their last game. Here comes Bunting. Bunting score. It's too easy right now. 4-0 Toronto.
It doesn't look like it, but something's got to change for this Buffalo team, and I hate to keep preaching on it, but again, it's a neutral zone turnover. Toronto recognizes stretch play. Right there, Nylander breaks it up. Bunting realizes it. He takes off, right? He takes off. Riley with a nice pass up the middle. Bunting looks up, maybe he's going to pass it. Beats UPL as UPL exits, and Anderson's coming in.
Toronto won Game 1 in Toronto. They will play again in Toronto March the 13th. Tonight so far, so much creativity. Matthews the finisher, number 34. Here comes Marner. Sauce in front, bouncing puck, rebound. Diving across as Anderson never got to him. Nylander had a great chance. Matthews. Marner. Puck loose. Tavares. Score! William Nylander. What puck movement in tight near the net. And it's 5-0 Toronto as Nylander gets his 32nd goal of the year.
Incredible.
Wow.
This is incredible. All starts with Marner. I mean, look at this little baby sauce there to Tavares. And then from there, the puck retrieval. Great play here by Tavares to get it to Matthews. And it's full-on scramble mode at that point for the Sabres. And Nylander eventually able to chip that one home. But boy, oh boy, what a dangerous-looking power play as they score there. They got games in hand, but
yep. Here comes Dahlin. Backhander saved by Samsonov. Point blank on Dahlin.
I think everybody thinks Austin Matthews automatically, but boy, oh boy, has Mitch Marner had himself one heck of a year.
Cousins almost tucks it in. Still wonder if Kyle Dubas will add more on the back end for Toronto. And you wonder if a game like this only adds to his enthusiasm to want to make another move. Here comes Quinn. Score! 8th overall pick in 2020. He's got a sweet pair of hands.
And now Quinn able to pick this puck up in the neutral zone. A good play by Middlestat, you know, to kind of win that puck and chip it up the wall to a charging Quinn. And that right-hand shot sees the shorthand side. He's able to rip it past Samsonov to give the Sabres a first goal of the game.
Puck loose, comes out in front. Anderson's able to shove it aside. Breaking in Peterka. Here comes Peterka. Hasn't scored in a while. Good save by Samsonov on the aggressive push-off. Gets his chest in front of that one. As, again, the Sabres are getting their chances. Why not add some guy that might get the room jumping?
Yeah, you think, you know, a guy that comes in could kind of give them a little bit of a jolt. I think for Kevin Adams, he's just so cognizant of the fact that...
Oh, what a goal! Alex Tuck, through the entire Maple Leaf roster, found his way in a shooting position and beat Samsonov far side, and it's 5-2.
Alex Tuck, one of those guys that has really had a terrific year for the Sabres, and here he's just able to transport this puck through the neutral zone, something they couldn't do much through the first 2 periods, and he gets movement to his right, and then he picks off that far side. You can see in that angle how far Samsonov was slid off to the side. And
Engvall comes in. Nice pass across for the hat trick. Ryan O'Reilly denied by Craig Anderson, who's having a phenomenal period. Dahlin now the other way. Skinner's in. Shot, score! It's a 2-goal game. The Sabres aren't dead yet.
Sabres go down the other way, and little pass to the weak side, and Jeff Skinner's able to find daylight on the short side, and the Sabres have some life here with 3:31 to go.
Good job by O'Reilly to get it back. Marner has an open net, but he wanted to make sure he gets it out. He does. Here comes O'Reilly for the hat trick. Ryan O'Reilly. Yes! Here come the Hats in Buffalo. 4th career hat trick.
First 2 goals, the Maple Leaf on his first 2 shots, and this one here just enough to get it home. And the Leaf fans litter the ice with hats here in Buffalo. No doubt it's been a magical night.
Patrice Bergeron and David Krejci in Boston, and we see it here with Ryan O'Reilly, Mitch Marner, and John Tavares. What a performance they put on tonight.